This is 1.1, Powers and Exponents. A power is a product of repeated factors. And remember that product means the answer to a multiplication problem. So that would be like 2 times 2 times 2 is a product of repeated factors. The base is the factor being repeated in the power, so what is being multiplied by itself. And we have the exponent, and that is the raised, or the little number, and it's raised, it's higher than normal. That indicates the number of times the base is repeated. So here we have a power. This 3 is the base, so that is being repeated, and the 5 is the exponent. It's raised and it's smaller, and this 5 says that we are going to take 3 and multiply 3 by itself 5 times. So we're going to write each product as a power. So 7 times 7 is 7 squared, or 7 to the second power. This is not the same as 7 times 2, because 7 times 7 is 49, and 7 times 2 is 14. 2 times 2 times 2 is 2 to the third power. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 is 10 to the fourth. And here we have all these 23's multiplied together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 23 to the 6th power. Now we're going to find the value of each power. So that means we're going to find a number answer. We are going to find the product of the powers. So for 5 squared, that is 5 times 5, which is 25. And 3 to the fourth is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and we have another 3 times 3, which is 9, and 9 times 9 is 81. For 4 to the third, 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. Now we have a perfect square, and a perfect square is the product of a whole number multiplied by itself. Perfect square, the square means an exponent of 2. So 25 is a perfect square because it is 5 times 5. A number multiplied by itself makes a perfect square. So we're going to determine which is a perfect square and why. So of these numbers, we can see what numbers we can get to have them multiplied by themselves. 7 times 7 is 49. That is a perfect square. 10. Factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, and 10. None of those can be multiplied by themselves to make 10. 121 can be 11 times 11. 35, we would do 7 and 5. 16 is a perfect square because we can have 4 times 4. 64 is as well because it's 8 times 8. And 8, we would get 4 times 2. If you are trying to see which is a perfect square, you try to find the numbers close enough to each other, like 7 and 6, or 7 and 8, 7 and 9. The closer they are together, the easier you're going to be able to tell if it is a perfect square. So we're going to evaluate. That's another way to say get a number answer. 5 times 5 times 5. That is 25 times 5, which is 125. For 10 times 10 times 10, that is 100 times 10, which is 1,000. If we have 10s repeated, or powers of 10, however many times 10 is being repeated, that's how many zeros we put on the end of the 1. 6 squared is 36. 2 to the 6th. We're going to get 4 times 4 times 4, then 16 times 4, which is 64.